there is one thing, well, there's a lot of things that I've learned with what's been happening with my son, but if there's one thing that, like, when you just have these thoughts that don't stop, and you just feel like, I need to share this. This is what, like, I feel like I really need to share with y'all. And that is, no matter what age, you might think your kid's young and you don't have to think about things like this. Ben's only 21, and I don't know why, you just kind of feel like it will never happen to you. But get your kids, get you and your husband, if you don't have one, get everybody living wills, medical power of attorneys, everything. One of the frustrating things for me is, like, Ben's an adult, so he's kind of, we can advocate for him because we're next to kin, but, like, if I want to look at his medical records, I can't look at his medical records. If I, like, right now, he's not awake. If I want to go get a social security card because we can't find a social security card, we can't go. Like, there's so many things that, like, we can't do, and hopefully, like, it won't hinder the processes. We weren't sure if we needed a social security card for Medicaid. Luckily, we do have his identification, but what I'm just saying is you just don't know when something is going to happen, and having all that figured out is very helpful. Another thing, his friend let me know that he had a DNR bracelet on, and we didn't understand why, because obviously he can't speak for himself. He doesn't have any paperwork saying that that's what he wanted. We know that's not what he would want. Like, as his parents, we knew that. So I was digging, and there was no clear answer at first, and it was like we kept getting miscommunication after miscommunication, and then finally at the end we found out that it was his dad, but not on purpose. His dad didn't understand. I think he was approached at a very vulnerable time when he got there, and he's like, I asked him, I was like, did you put a DNR on, Ben? And he's like, what's a DNR? He didn't even know what it was. It wasn't explained to him. Again, there's been so much. But if we had that paperwork and we had everything, and if I had medical power of attorney, this would have never happened. So, luckily, nothing bad came out of the DNR. Believe me, if it did, I would be a billionaire right now, because I would not have let that rest. It's really hard for me now to let it rest, but there's really not a lot I can do about it. It is off, obviously. We changed the status, but still, like, that's a whole other story. But if I learned anything, you need to be prepared no matter what. So guys, please look into doing that for you and your children. We have another adult children who doesn't live here. He lives in Oregon, and the same situation can happen. He could just, you never know when something's going to happen. So if you have adult children, have them make medical power of attorneys who they would want to make decisions for them. Like, they can write out what decisions they want, their wishes too. So it's not just, mom and dad making the decisions. They can make it too. And so I think that is just so important. And I just think, not that I'm elderly, but, like, my husband and I don't have anything figured out for whenever something happens to us with our younger kids and our older kids, and then with Ben, and with what his life is going to be like. Who will take care of him? So I know I'm rambling, but I just wanted to, like, talk about that now that I'm clear-headed and I'm not crying. I go out of, like, normal spells where I just feel fine, and then the next minute, like, I'm just a weepy mess. So I wanted to catch you guys while I'm semi-normal. So, but we appreciate your guys' prayers so much. Like, they are working, do have another update. I just don't want to make this video so long. It's already over 5 minutes. So with that said, get the paperwork, be prepared.